3, 2, 1.
That was retarded.
That
all
was
right.
fucking
It's a good
All
start.
right.
It's a good start. Good
Yeah,
start.
this is a great start.
All right, so welcome to the unnamed podcast. I'm your host, Ethanol Zamboni. Would you two care to introduce yourselves one at a time, preferably?
I'm IQ Carrot. I make videos, music
Link in the description.
sometimes, cartoons coming up, various other stuff.
I'm some retard who hosts a file server for these guys, so, I mean, yeah, put my name down as whatever. I don't really have a name.
I like how well, you didn't actually introduce yourselves by your real names though.
Well,
So
why
it's
on
like
earth would
nobody.
we?
Why would we?
But how are we gonna communicate with each other? I'm not gonna call you IQ and some guy, you fucking retards.
Call me IQ and
That's
some guy.
Well, I mean, you could use my Discord name.
No, you
No!
can't. You actually can't.
I know. That was the joke. I had to explain. Anyway,
All right.
retardation
So,
aside.
my name's Ethan. You have introduce yourselves by your real names, please.
I'm Richard, or sometimes Rick.
I'm Kyle.
All right. Now that we got that out of the way, I figured we could, introduce ourselves by telling a little bit about ourselves. But since you two already did that when I just wanted your fucking real names, I guess I could talk about myself and we can move on. For anybody who hasn't watched my YouTube channel previously, which I wouldn't really blame you, it's pretty shit.
No, your Linus Tech Tips video was great.
Hey, I was
My
going
friend
through a
really
phase,
liked that
alright?
video, actually.
I know a lot of people did.
$3
and I'm like,
Wi-Fi adapters on eBay.
Yeah,
I'm
he
really
loved that
thi-
Wi-Fi adapter video.
I'm seriously considering doing more tech videos. I really, really am.
You should.
It's like I
Now you just
I
gotta wear.
kinda
Now you just gotta
don't.
wear sandals with socks, and you got Linus Tech Tips down pat.
You're right.
No, I just need to have an Asian kid, and then I'm good.
Oh,
Actually, a couple Asian kids.
A couple Asian
oh
kids.
my god.
Wait, are we talking about the people that work for him, or his actual kids?
We're talking about his actual.
Oh, I was
kids.
talking about the people who work for him.
Oh,
What the fuck would I be
Half
referring
of
to
them
as
are
employees as
Chinese.
kids?
I've never
Okay,
seen Linus
well,
Tech Tips, so...
Moving on
It's
from
not worth
this
your time.
topic. But it's not worth it. But yeah, my YouTube channel is terrible and garbage. But I haven't produced a video in months. I think I'm pushing 5 or 6 months since the last video. And then, as you may or may not know, I recently just uploaded a video of Nicolas Cage grabbing a girl's ass in the movie Face Off, and I named the video.
That's an old
I named
name.
the video. Videos coming soon. And yeah, here's the video that's coming soon. So
Amazing.
yeah,
Amazing.
and in yep. So I was figuring we could. Fuck you. I was thinking we could. I was thinking we could start off this this podcast that hasn't got a name yet with the Game Awards. We could talk about the Game Awards, and ironically, I didn't have the list of the Game Awards pulled up here. So hold.
Wow. This is a really good
Just a
production,
loudly
everyone.
clack, polluting the audio, ruining everything.
Oh, wait,
I know.
I'm worse.
And no, actually, you're not.
Am I worse?
Rest in peace.
No.
rest in-
Wait, let
rest
me
in
bring
pieces.
my keyboard closer.
No. What the fuck's wrong with you guys?
The Game Awards, more like the Gay Awards. He closed Audacity.
All right, that didn't work at all.
Yeah, it didn't.
But so hopefully I can edit past the. Richard, would you care to explain now that you're recording again the fucking retardation that you just
Yeah,
did?
so I was click-clacking my keyboard just to show how loud it could get, I guess, and I pressed the space bar, and I forgot that that's the stop button in Audacity, so rip.
Oh my god, you people are fucking just.
Hey, at least my computer hasn't crashed yet, so you
That
got.
didn't
None of our
I got something.
None of our computers have crashed yet, Kyle. What the fuck are you talking
Hey,
about?
I run Linux.
Ugh.
That's a real possibility for me.
Yeah. Linux, more like. Never mind.
You can't
That
think
joke
of
wasn't
anything,
funny.
can you? It's just
Okay,
that perfect of an
so-
operating system.
As everybody, I think, probably thought was going to happen, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild got Game of the Year. Anybody have any objections to that, or does everybody basically just concur that, yeah, that was a fair
That's a fair
victory?
one.
I'd say it's fair. I never played it, but from what I did see, I didn't play any of the games on the list
didn't play
except
either.
I think one. So I can't really
So,
judge.
Richard, you'll be excited about the next one that was announced. Best role-playing game for this year was Persona 5.
That's what I thought.
Yep. I kind of didn't know which one was going to win best role-playing game, but I can't say I'm very surprised based on how much Richard has droned on about the Persona
I droned
series.
on for like 2 hours the other night.
No, it was 3 hours.
Yeah, it was
Rich.
3
It was
hours.
3.
Yeah, it was 3 hours.
Dumbass.
Fucking
But
Christ.
yeah. Then of course there's categories like best esports player. Nobody gives a fuck about that.
No one
but
cares.
so basically I'm gonna skip over the ones that like aren't as important. But Nier Automata won best score / soundtrack. Basically it has the best music, and I think that's pretty fair too. I played more than halfway through Nier Automata, but I stopped playing because I knew where the ending was going, and I wasn't really looking forward to it. But I thought the music was fantastic. Has anybody here actually heard the music, or
No. The only music I've heard on this list was is Mario's and Cuphead's.
Oh, great! That's fantastic. You guys,
What? I'm sorry.
content.
Cuphead
but,
looked cool. I never played it. Though. I want to.
Cuphead
though.
won quite a few awards. I'll get to Cuphead in a minute, but the Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild also won Best Action Adventure. Yet again, I can't say I'm very surprised. I'll be honest. Maybe it didn't deserve Best Action Adventure, but at the same time, I can't necessarily say one that did. So, the only one that comes close, I think, would
Yeah,
be
on
the,
this list, I'd say that was probably the better one.
Yeah, wait, Kyle, do you have a list?
I'm looking at the things right now.
I have a
so-
list pulled up.
like a list of the games that could have won but didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, the top contenders.
Can I get the list with the top contenders? Because all I have is a list of the winners. That would probably.
I have one that has both contenders and winners.
What are you doing on Fords?
All right.
What's up with that?
That is a.
I don't know.
Really,
It
really-
came up. It was like one of the first things that came up, and I didn't want to keep searching.
Still using Google current year.
Yeah, you use IX Quick or some bullshit.
Xerox. It's
What?
hosted in Sweden.
What? Is that like a crypto search engine?
It'd take too long to explain, and no one really cares at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So best art direction. Cuphead won that again.
That's what I thought.
Can any of us seriously complain? I mean, the only one that comes close, I would say, would be Persona 5, based on what I've seen. Because Breath of the Wild was a great game, but it didn't visually bring that much to the table that other Zeldas haven't already. Destiny 2 shouldn't have even been on this nominee list. And then Horizon Zero Dawn, same thing as Breath of the Wild. Good game, but it didn't bring a new sort of...
Well, it
I don't know.
it made the mistake of launching right next to Breath of the Wild when they're both kind of the same.
Yeah.
Or at least
Horizon
similar.
Horizon Zero Dawn probably did that to try to overshadow Breath of the
We're
Wild.
not going to talk
but it
about the
completely-
PR disaster that was Horizon Zero Dawn.
It completely backfired in their face. Like, I don't know. I don't even have a metaphor. It was such a bad PR mistake. But
I never played Horizon Zero Dawn.
No one has.
Yeah, we have things like fucking best audio design, which no one cares about, and like best performance, which was somebody from what's it called? Hellblade. One of the actors from
person in
Hellblade got
CGI
that.
and stuff.
Yeah. Ooh. Best ongoing game that Overwatch is the one that won. Honestly, I think PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds or GTA Online. I really think those should have been the ones that won because Overwatch is really, really popular. But it's like, I don't know. I really disagree with where Overwatch is going. It's like instead of, fixing our game or like actually tweaking things or adding new maps, let's just create more characters that break the meta and only listen to esports players and like basically
But-
ruin our game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was gonna say PUBG does it, but they don't. As far as
Yeah,
I know,
PUBG does,
maybe they have.
and they also are. Yeah, PUBG's a lot more kind of respectful of like PUBG understands that the reason they're so successful is because of streamers, whereas Overwatch understands the reason they're so successful is because of streamers, but not streamers of the game, streamers of unboxing loot boxes, and that's like kind of fucking bullshit in my personal opinion. But best mobile game, nobody cares about
Who
that. But
plays
I guess
mobile games in
Monument
current year?
Monument Valley 2 won. I would have preferred if Super Mario Run had won. Also, what are you looking up there, Richie?
I'm not looking up anything.
All right. Well, yeah, we can do a quick pause
Just
towards
throw
the
in
end.
some mariachi music and bingo.
But whatever. Best handheld game. I don't even.
Handheld?
Wait,
You mean mobile games, like on a?
No,
phone?
handheld, like actual.
Nintendo
We just went
DS.
through mobile games.
Oh,
Best action game was Wolfenstein 2. Yeah, I'll say it's fair. The gameplay is really good. I don't want to get into the things that I have problems with.
I
with the game, but
would
it's
say
good.
nah. Not on PC.
Yeah, well, the PC version's basically broken.
Honestly, I'd
remember.
prefer Cuphead over this.
Well, the thing is that the Game Awards they don't cater to PC. We already know this. The Game
Well,
Awards is
minus the
catering
fact
to the
that
lowest.
it was completely bloody broken on PC. There
Yeah,
was no
it
real
was.
in my from what I now then again I have not played the game. I played a bit of the first one, but that was it. I'm comparing this. The only other versions of Wolfenstein I've played is the DOS version, and I've beaten that multiple times. But in my opinion, it just didn't feel very different at all than
yeah,
any other
the,
decent action game you can get.
Best fighting game, Injustice 2. The other options were Tekken 7, Nidhogg, I don't even know what that is. ARMS, which I'm not surprised it didn't win.
What about,
It wasn't that good.
best VR
Marvel.
game.
Best VR game. The one best VR game that won was, I believe it was Resident Evil.
Yeah, Resident Evil 7
Yeah, it was
won.
Resident Evil. And yet
Of
again,
which
can I seriously?
I'd say
can
it
I
was
s-
kind of worth it. I think it deserves that.
Yeah, I do definitely believe that Resident Evil 7 kind of deserves the title, because the only other game that's even that great that's on this list was Super Hot VR, but it's a
Star Trek Bridge Crew was
independent.
It's
It's
in early
Didn't
development.
play it.
I'll give it that. It needs a lot of tweaking. It's not nearly as good as Resident Evil 7, but
Full disclosure, out of all of us, only one of us has a computer that can even run VR,
Hey, I could
and
run
none of
VR.
us actually have. You can't run VR. You have a GTX 960. Be
run
quiet. No, you can't.
yeah, I can if I would decide. Look, I'm still able to play
It says
Battlefield
the
1.
minimum. It says yes, but it says the minimum for VR is a GTX 970, and that's like at 30 FPS. The recommended is like a GTX 1060.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the requirements for VR are quite high.
I think that Star Trek Bridge Crew, that didn't look very good from what I saw.
It's not
it
polished.
didn't.
I give it that. There's some tweaks that need to be done. But if you're not a fan of
I'm not a fan of Star Trek.
So,
I
moving
honestly
on
don't blame
from
you.
something, we shouldn't even have said anything about the VR because none of us could speak. But best family game. So the options were Super Mario Odyssey, Splatoon 2, Sonic Mania, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Obviously, the Sega title wouldn't win.
well, also
And
because it's
the
single
other four
player.
were- yeah, the other four were fucking all. 3 of them were first-party Nintendo, and one of them was Ubisoft and Nintendo collaboration. But Super Mario Odyssey won, which is Super Mario Odyssey. It's more than one player. Is
Yeah,
it?
I'm
No,
pretty sure.
is
I
it?
don't think it is.
Are you
Is
sure?
it?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
So
I'm pretty sure, like, in almost every new or Mario game, they always add in, like, 2-player co-op or something. Where you, like, the second person plays as Luigi or something.
okay. According to this, there is actually co-op in Mario Odyssey.
But I don't think
not-
it's. Yeah, it's not in there
kinda
yet.
It's bootleg co-op, and it's not there yet. Okay, that's unfortunate. So I don't know how that one family game. Let's be honest, probably Mario plus Rabbids or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe should have won, but whatever. Best strategy game. Okay, this is actually what kind of gets to me. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle won Best Strategy Game against XCOM 2, Tooth and Tail, Total War, and Halo Wars 2.
Was Halo Wars 2 like,
And then
any
some
good,
furry
or-
game.
So no, the original
Yeah,
Halo
Tooth and
Wars
Tail,
was good.
the furry game. Best sports racing game. I could give less of a fuck.
I
I'm not
couldn't
featuring
either.
That on my best multiplayer. PUBG won. I
Of
can't say I'm
course.
surprised. I was honestly kind of expecting Call of Duty World War II to win, just because, like I said, Game Awards lowest common denominator.
Yeah.
But no, PUBG won because PUBG is literally like God game right now. It's unkillable, though it'll be dead in like a year.
It probably
Trust me.
will.
Well, no, then
It's-
they'll,
well,
no.
it'll-
Since
it'll-
it's in like beta, once it starts to die down, then they'll release the full game, and then it'll
Yeah,
cause
what's
people
gonna-
to come back.
What's gonna happen is it's gonna end up like Rust, where it's still really popular, but like its player base like
Consists of,
quints
like,
itself.
4 Russian people.
Yeah, it consists of
Oh.
4 Russian people, 3 Portuguese people, 2 Brazilians that Gary's still trying to shake off of his game. I swear to God, they deliberately make the game run poor to get people with the low spec machines to not be able to play it. Like, some of the bullshit that the Rust devs do is so stupid. Like, who cares if having a low draw distance will make it so they can't see more than 20 feet in front of their character? If they want to fucking play the game and not be able to see enemies with guns, let them play the game and not be able to see enemies with guns.
Jesus.
I mean, I'd probably
doesn't make
pick
any
Rust
sense.
back up, but they haven't added in the frog boots, so that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm going to return the
Uh,
boot.
Going down.
I love this. Most anticipated game presented by Mick
Yeah.
Cafe. McDonald's Cafe.
McDonald's
You-
sponsored this.
really good group of video gamers.
That's real good.
Yeah, they really care about us gamers.
It's for all the people that play
Yep.
video games on their Wi-Fi.
Oh, God.
McDonald's Wi-Fi. Terry Davis. Oh God. But yeah. So McDonald's TM picks Last of Us Part 2 TM to be their most anticipated TM game of 2018 TM. But yeah. So The Last of Us 2 Part 2 won. I personally believe Red Dead Redemption 2 should have won that, but you know.
I think
Yeah.
for me it really doesn't matter. I thought Last of Us was an okay game, and Red Dead Redemption 2, not 2, sorry, 1 was a fantastic game. So,
What do you have to say about it,
kinda
Richard?
neutral.
I think it looks cool, but I think that after the success of GTA Online, I hope that they don't have it go like exactly the way that game did with its online.
I mean, an online Western, as long as it's not microtransaction based,
Yeah.
and as long as they include the main story, I would love some like Red Dead Redemption 2 online action. That would be amazing.
That'd be fun.
in my opinion.
But hey, it's not going to be
But
on
they
PC.
haven't
so,
announced anything like that.
It's not going to be. It's
What was
not going to
that,
be on
Kyle?
PC anyway.
It's not going to.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming
Oh, it
to
is.
PC.
They're not going to goof like
Yeah.
last time.
Wait, did they ever make
Yeah.
a port of Red Dead on PC?
No,
because
okay,
there's
so-
two
so I got
lines
a
of
story
code.
for you.
There's 2
No.
lines of code keeping that entire game together. And to put it on PC, they'd have to delete those 2 lines of code, therefore breaking
and
the
rewrite
game.
the whole game, basically. They'd literally... So the only way I could conceivably see it happen is if, like, for the PC version of Red Dead Redemption 2, which is coming out a little after consoles anyway, they somehow lump Red Dead 1 into the Red Dead 2 engine. Sort of, I don't know. But that's the only way I can see it happening, because Red Dead 1 was literally basically held together with paper clips and string. A month before its launch, it literally ran at like 2 FPS and was broken and didn't work. And like Kyle said, 2 lines of code fixed it all, but in order to put it on PC, they'd have to rewrite the whole game. So no,
Oh,
we
God.
never get a port. Yeah, unfortunate. But moving down the line, best indie game,
Cuphead.
Cuphead won. Can we seriously, be surprised? I mean, Hellbraid's Senua's Sacrifice, I've heard was pretty good, but all these other indie games are kind of just.
I never heard of any.
opinion.
I
have
heard
not
of
any of
Cuphead.
these games except Cuphead.
I heard of Cuphead like
And-
literally like 3 years ago through a podcast, and it sounded kind of stupid at the time, and I didn't see anything until this year. And once I did, I was like blown away.
Yeah. We can skip best student game because I'm pretty sure no one cares about that. Trending gamer, not even gonna talk about it. But that crazy guy with the weird with the weird hair and the big mustache, you know the one, right?
But
No.
why does he look like
Dr. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect is the one
why
who won best
but why does
gamer.
it look like he's sitting like in a Payday 2 vault?
Yeah, this crazy image.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm gonna actually have to show this image in the podcast just to give some, I don't know, some background to what we're talking about. But yeah, this is truly a glorious image here. But moving on from that, we have best esports game. Yet again, something I really don't care about. But Overwatch won. Let's be fucking honest. Overwatch shouldn't have fucking won. Counter-Strike Go should have fucking won, or Dota, or League of Legends.
All of
Overwatch
these games
only
are
won.
like, I'd say like equally kind of big right now.
I don't know. The problem is the only reason I think Overwatch won is because Blizzard's probably just dumped money. Because like you got to remember that like they don't have any of Blizzard's other games on here, right? So all they have is Overwatch. So Blizzard was probably like, shit, we don't have our other esports games on this list. We're just going to have to dump a bunch of money into it. Because 2 Valve games were on here, Dota 2 and Counter-Strike Go. So they're probably like, Valve doesn't give a fuck. So they're probably like,
Valve
let's just dump
stopped
some money
caring
into
a
it.
long time ago.
Best esports player. I literally am not even going to mention it because I think esports is a cancer in the gaming community.
I kind of
Best
agree.
Racing
esports
anyway,
team.
so it doesn't matter.
Best. Okay, here we go. Best debut indie game, like the first indie game to come out of a company, presented by the Schick Hydrobot. If you are a long-term Ethanol Zamboni fan, you will know that there was a joke that I made involving Konami and the Schick Hydrobot in an old video that can't even be found on my channel anymore.
The
know
Schick
exactly what you're
Hydrobot. What are
talking
you
about.
talking about?
The Schick Hydrobot's a giant mechanical razor blade
Oh,
with
yeah.
arms and legs.
What?
A weapon to surpass
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear, bitch.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was
Oh,
a good
God.
video. Too bad it's dead.
That was a fantastic video. It's still on my Daily Motion, but who gives a fuck, right? So I'm gonna see if I can re-upload it and have Konami not steal it from me. Literally delete it from my channel. Best Chinese game yet again. This doesn't.
Did we go over
Yeah.
best debut indie game presented by Schick Hydro?
Yeah.
That-
Oh, we didn't even
just
say the
completely
game.
skipped.
Just
We were
skipped.
too busy
It's
talking about
Cuphead.
us.
It's Cuphead again.
Too busy talking
It's
about
Cuphead,
Konami.
Yeah. Yet again, something that I think is kind of deserved, though I've heard Golf Story is actually really, really good, and so is Basically, every single game, Mr. Shifty, Slime Rancher, Hollow Knight, and Golf Story are all fantastic games, but Cuphead is clearly the winner yet again.
Amazing.
I
Just
don't
because
think-
of the
I
sheer
don't
time
think-
and dedication spent making it.
Yeah, just so much time was dumped.
Because that was all
into-
hand drawn.
Yeah. So like, can anybody really complain? Yeah. So moving on to sort of the next sort of topic that I had in this little list, because we do have to kind of hurry a little bit. Has anything interesting? Now, like I said, nothing personnel, but anything interesting that wouldn't actually reveal personal information? Any stories that you guys have, or just things, funny memes? You know, some funny laughs.
Some goofs and gaffs.
Oh,
Yeah.
so me and some friends, we were like stuck having nothing to do, and so for like 2 hours or like an hour and a half, we played Chinese Whispers. Chinese
heck is that?
Whispers is basically have you ever heard of the game Telephone?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's pretty much just Telephone, except it's just called Chinese Whispers.
Oh.
Then why on earth would you call
That's-
it Chinese Whispers and not
Because-
telephone?
Well,
Look up.
that's probably why they added Chinese in front of it, because it's like a bootleg of telephone. So they just added Chinese to imply that it's a
I
bootleg.
think that Chinese Whispers is like the more well-known name for it, like
No.
worldwide, I guess.
It's always been telephone.
Look up
All
look
right.
up telephone game. It comes up as Chinese Whispers.
Don't look up Chinese Whispers, audience. Don't
No.
look up Chinese
It
Whispers.
You get
Richard,
some
moving
weird
on,
you get some
moving-
weird
we're moving-
ASMR.
You're gonna get.
It's not ASMR.
Chinese whispers ASMR.
Ordering a sandwich in Chinese whisper ASMR.
Alzheimer Chinese ASMR.
When
You don't know. Okay, so I'm.
when you showed me
this
that,
to Richard.
Oh my god.
So I was on my YouTube account, like my old YouTube account, at Kyle's house. I was over and I was like looking through like the videos that were recommended, and in my history, Kyle saw Alzheimer ASMR.
and I'm
What?
like, Ethan, what is this? And you're like, don't
What
worry
is
about it. I'm like, no,
Alzheimer?
I'm not letting you get away with this. What is it? And then he showed me, and I'm never gonna look
It's
at
like
him the
this-
same way.
It's this man in an old man mask.
Pretending to be old,
And
mind
he's-
you.
He's pretending to be old. He's not even old. He's only like 40. But he's in like an old man mask, and he's like, and his name is Alzheimer.
Oh my
He makes
god, I found it.
ASMR.
I fucking found it. Dr. Al
Yeah,
Z.
the
Heimer's
doctor one. The
ASMR
doctor one.
checkup.
Do it.
Oh my god. ASMR checkup by Al Z. Heimer.
But yeah, that was a
Don't worry about
don't
it.
worry about it.
Don't
Oh my
worry about
god,
it.
this is horrifying.
yeah.
That's
This
this is fucking creepy.
Oh, don't worry about it, boys.
But other than the only things that happened while you were at my house was us wasting 6 hours of our lives on a Civ 5 game.
That turned out to be a pile of shit, which you need to buy Civ 5 on Steam. But moving on.
So we can tungle
Tongue it? We
Tungle.
can tongue it, Kyle?
I said tungle.
Oh,
You gay.
okay. All right,
Tongue it?
bud. Okay, so
As if this podcast
Yes,
wasn't
Richard.
gay enough.
moving on to topic 3, the gay superpower talk. If you could have a superpower, which one would you
Did
be?
you
And
did you
can't make
did you
yourself
Google
God.
podcast questions?
I'd be Jesus. Anything is
Okay.
possible with Jesus.
Okay, Richard would be Jesus, Kyle.
You can get burned on the stake for that. But honestly, I really don't know. I'd probably just pick something along the lines of flight.
Wow, you're really interesting.
Hey.
I'm glad I asked this question.
That's fucking boring.
I prepared an entire
I'd say what my real power.
response, and
I'd say what I'd really want for a superpower, but then I'd get kicked off the podcast.
No, stop. Just be quiet.
No.
Shut up. Okay, I would probably pick the same power that the Flash has, right? Where he can like vibrate himself really
That's just
quickly,
called moving
except sort of
fast.
like an no, but like in an area of effect sort of deal, so I can like make objects around me and like manipulate their molecules too. So I could like make gold out of dirt and stuff.
So just alchemy.
Oh yeah, I still don't understand that power, but
It's a confusing as fuck power, but since we don't have enough time to get into it, I'm going to leave
The
my
Flash can't
my-
do that.
Yes, yeah. So I said, like I said, it would be an area of effect sort of.
I wanna
deal.
bring up-
but I'm gonna move.
fuck.
Okay, so now since we're on other topics, bring up what you wanted to bring up, Richard.
Going back, being Jesus isn't like my real superpower want. I'd rather have the ability to like just manipulate time in general. But I brought up that superpower with some other friends in a Discord, and I was explaining how I didn't want to use my time powers for anything cool, but how I'd like to use them at work just to get washing dishes done faster, and they were like, that's the most boring thing ever.
I don't know if I should laugh or
Hey,
legitimately.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Consider.
I genuinely don't blame you. If I had that power, I'd use it just to sleep.
I don't know if I should literally call like a therapist or something, or just continue to laugh.
Like, that's what I think about at work.
Is there something I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to get you help? Is there a hotline
I don't
for this?
know.
Nah, I just use it for work. That's about it.
You people have problems.
That so like I could just like be like,
I'm like, I want to make
wanna
gold
go
out
do
of
whatever.
dirt, and you two are just like, I just want to get done with life faster.
I want to wash this dish in the frozen time.
But no, you'd still have to be at work for just as long, Richard.
No.
Because washing the dish would take the same amount of time, except the only difference would be is that you'd wash the dish and then you'd have nothing to do because you'd wash all the dishes to what
Fine.
would seem to everybody else instantly, but to you would be the same length. So you're just making
Fine.
yourself suffer
Then
more.
I'll make time around me moves slower. That way I appear fast, so I can just do stuff faster. Boom.
And
Yet again, to you, it's still at the same speed. So then you're
but
gonna
yeah,
just
but then
do
he but then
everything
he has
quicker, and
but
then
then
just
he
get
but
bored.
then he has less like you know
I have
what, it
less
doesn't
things to
matter.
worry about. I can go slower because I can do things faster.
That doesn't make any sense at all, Richard. But
No,
For me, I just freeze time so I can sleep. That'd be about it.
it's kind of same.
Can you are aware that the sleeping thing, Kyle, you can already do. It's called chloroform. It's a magical
But that doesn't
drug.
stop
Or just
time.
Inhale
That does not stop time.
Just inhale the air from a can of Cool Whip for a while. Not only will you pass out, but you'll feel like time has stopped. You could die.
You could die.
Oh God.
But is there anything that you guys wanted to cover? Like anything that you guys
Actually, yeah.
specifically
Why are we
wanted to
rushing
talk
through
about?
this podcast?
Wait. Oh.
Well,
Actually, I can stay
because-
longer.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
I thought you said you had to leave. Well,
Hey.
Okay, so I guess we just rushed through the whole podcast.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
Let's backtrack.
We got exactly 30 minutes audio.
Oh.
All right.
We
so,
got half a
wait,
podcast done.
Did Kyle? Did you stop recording?
No.
Okay. So 3, 2, 1. That was bullshit. I'm gonna leave,
No!
I'm leaving the claps in because it's so fucking stupid
No.
how the claps get fucked up every time. The claps are staying. Fuck you guys.
No, it works.
It doesn't
It
fucking
works.
work. It doesn't fucking work, but okay.
It works.
All right. Oh my god. So other topic. Detective Pikachu, which apparently nobody besides me has been
I
watching.
have never
at
even
all.
heard of it. Sorry.
I've never heard of that either. Or wait, I've heard of
Wow.
it. I've heard of it, but I don't care and I don't know what it is.
Everybody wanted Danny DeVito basically to play this adorable CGI Pikachu in a live-action movie about a Pikachu. That's
Why
like
on
a
earth
detective
would
and
anyone
solves-
want Danny
and
DeVito
solves crimes,
to play
right?
a small,
And-
cute character?
And they wanted it to be Danny DeVito, but they just picked Ryan Reynolds, the voice of Deadpool. And I don't know why they decided to pick Ryan Reynolds, but they picked Ryan Reynolds. So there you go.
He was
You're gonna have-
popular that one time when he played Deadpool, so now he's got to play
he was-
every.
he was
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah, he's popular.
It's unlike Chris Pratt.
You're about to say Chris Pines.
Amanda Bynes, but
Columbines?
Now we're gonna get sued by about 37 people just for mentioning their names now. Oh Jesus! But yeah, Chris Pratt's kind of the same way. I feel like they look the same. Ryan Reynolds and Chris Pratt could be brothers easily.
I agree.
Yeah. No, not really.
Actually, cousins, not brothers.
Okay. I mean, if you've seen me compared to my brothers, we look nothing like
I'd say Chris Pines and
You saw me and my
Chris
brothers, we all
Pratt
look
more
like
so.
James.
Wait, no.
Yeah, it's true. Kyle, you and your brothers look the exact same. It's actually uncanny. It's bizarre.
Bloody clones, I'm telling you.
They're all you, Kyle. It's like
My
your parents
future
have just-
self cloned myself.
Wait. I've always had an idea for like a sitcom or a movie where like instead of having an orphan boy being an orphan, he goes back in time and raises himself with like 3 other versions of himself.
Wouldn't then his past
That's-
self from it? That would not work.
No, it would work.
It would be paradoxical. So what you'd have to do to make it so it isn't a paradox is he goes to a different multiverse
There you go.
to raise himself. Because if he goes
When
back
in doubt,
in
just
time,
say multiverse
it
and it
doesn't
solves
work.
all your
just-
issues.
Yeah, it's like Neil deGrasse Tyson. If when in doubt, just say my religion bad, and then there you
No,
go.
that's
Oh, wait.
Bill Nye.
Wait, never mind. They already made this a thing. It's called the LeBrons, where this isn't a joke. It's like the first 2 seasons of this terrible like show was
I thought that was
2D.
I thought that was the Johnsons that did this.
No, this is the LeBrons, and so it's basically just LeBron James being like young LeBron James being raised by like 3 other versions of himself. One of them is being raised by like an advanced age one. One of them's like him as like a basketball star. The other one's like something else that I don't remember.
That's so unbelievably fucking bizarre.
And this is real.
Why?
That's insane. I'm gonna be completely honest. That
This
actually
is fucking real.
kind of makes me want to die a little bit.
I'm on the Wikipedia page. There's Wise, Business, Athlete, and Kid LeBron. These are all the LeBrons in
Why
this
is
show.
LeBron? He's got like he's got a beard.
He's old. Then there's Business, the slick business/ladies man. Then Athlete, he's just a basketball player.
Why?
And then there's like,
What year is this
It sounds
from?
like what year?
If it's anything,
April 2011.
that's from 2011.
Yes,
It sounds like this is some
But,
sort of
but I
fan
think-
fiction.
This is something
But I
you'd
think
see
the
in
most
the
recent-
90s.
I think the most recent one was from like 2015.
That's a fucking disgrace. That's fucking awful. That's the
Who
worst
thought
thing
that'd
I've
be?
ever heard.
First off, sitcoms are a dying thing anyway. Like,
Oh God.
why on earth
Like-
would anyone think in the year 2011
Oh,
to make a sitcom
season
about
3
LeBron James?
of the LeBrons was in 2014.
That's awful.
The first two
That's
First two seasons were 2D, but then the third season is 3D, and it looks like The Sims 3 or 4.
Wait, it was animated?
Yes.
What the fuck?
It's like
Yeah.
it's
Wait.
like
Were
the
you guys
animated,
imagining this as like?
This whole time I was imagining that it was like
Oh,
random various
no,
black
no, no, no.
people's bodies with LeBron James's head superimposed upon the bodies.
Oh no. Oh God. I'll send an image.
I can just imagine Richard's looking up Rule 34 of this show. He's very, very invested.
I'm
in
looking
this
at
Wait a
some
minute, wait a
models
minute,
of
wait a
this.
minute.
I can just okay, this whole time I can just imagine Richard, like, he planted the going back in time to raise yourself joke so he could segue it to talk about the LeBrons because it's his favorite show and he just wanted an excuse to talk about it.
Going back to like time travel and weird things. Okay. I've been wondering this for quite some time. I may have already asked Ethan this, but what? Okay. If you went to like another parallel dimension where you're female, you have the exact same genetics, but you're female, and then you fucked this version of yourself and impregnated this version of yourself, what would the baby be? Would it just be another clone of yourself, or would it be like cancer and it couldn't survive?
Well, okay, so it's first off, it's basically impossible for it to be an identical replica. For instance, Kyle is colorblind, and it's extremely uncommon for females to be colorblind. So it wouldn't be identical because a female version of Kyle in another universe wouldn't be colorblind. So like that alone basically makes your question gay. But
Second thing is, this is implying that our male or female counterparts would try to hunt out the other one.
No,
the fuck?
No,
The fuck?
Them. Okay,
Is that-
okay.
Would you... Okay, no, better question. Not what would the baby be. Would you actually fuck an identical version of yourself that's the opposite gender?
No.
That's the better
Because
question.
the first thing I would think would be
Maybe if
skinwalkers,
I'm
and
really
I'd shoot
desperate.
it.
Maybe. Is that wrong? Is that wrong to fuck yourself literally?
Well, I mean, you do it all the time. Let's, like... besides Kyle, who's apparently the son of God...
Oh my God.
I am holier than thou.
Your abstinence.
Oh God! I can just imagine Kyle like walks into a strip club. He's got a giant like safe around his junk. He's like, ain't nobody getting in there.
The only reason I'd go in there would be to rig the ATM machines to steal money.
Oh my God.
You
You've got a
can't tell me that
chastity
wouldn't
belt.
be genius because people are like, all you'd be doing is taking like $1 out of someone's account, and they just think, oh, I was drunk. I probably grabbed more money than I thought.
Yeah, he's like, I probably stuffed another like $50 inside like
'Cause-
Shaniqua's pants there.
But
Tammy Lynn, Sarah Sue.
yeah. So they're gonna be withdrawing ones. So all you gotta do is divert like $1 bills. Bingo.
Fair enough.
Bingo.
Man.
And if you got enough people a night, like let's say the nightclub isn't doing very well, they're only getting 100 people, so that's $100 a night.
That's pretty damn good. I'll be
And
honest.
if you got multiple people running this, like multiple places running this, you could make quite a bit of money out of it.
That's a really fucking.
That's a pretty good scheme.
Until everyone
That
started
is
noticing, hey, why is everyone who goes here is just magically missing $1?
And then that's when the FBI magic. That's when child porn teleports itself into your computer,
Yeah,
and
and
the
then the FBI
FBI
gets you.
takes you in on that. You don't even download it; it teleports in there. Don't
the
worry,
fuck
the
do you
FBI will
mean?
No,
find
your
a
ones
way.
and zeros magically rearranged into a JPEG of it.
Yeah, no, what we mean, Richard, is that the FBI occasionally, when they suspect somebody of something and can't get any evidence, child porn will literally, like, teleport into their computer. The FBI will just plant it there. So it's just planted evidence is all it is, Rich. Don't worry.
Fuck.
Dude, Patriot Act.
Let's not talk about this. Let's move on.
I just sent an image of season 1 and 2 of the LeBrons.
Oh,
Look.
Lord.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the 2D designs.
And
It's
then-
like
oh,
it's like
the
a
three-
Chinese ripoff of what's the name? Boondocks.
Kind of.
It's Boondocks, but it's
Boondocks.
Boondocks.
The boombox. The boombox.
No, the Blackhawks. Oh wait, oh shit, I can't say
Just,
that.
just
Fuck.
censor that.
Fuck.
Just censor that real quick.
Just have like this whole conversation. It's just ding.
I looked up boondocks and I guess like a geographical. Oh wait, it's
Wait, you're not
a
gonna-
American expression, basically referring to a rural area.
Ethan, just say
No,
Ethan
the
the
Boondocks.
show.
Are you talking about
There's
the
3
comic
clips
strip?
you need to see from that. The one where the uncle like performs an exorcism. One where he's
Oh,
in,
that's the best.
Well, no, not that one. Not that scene. The one where he's in prison and he has to pick up the soap. Then there's a soundbite me and Ethan used to use a long time ago, and then
Yeah.
then the Martin Luther King speech.
Oh my god, I don't even
Oh,
want to
oh
know.
oh my God, guys! Did you? Kyle knows, but I don't know if Richard knows. So you know how like the Playmobil figures that like kind of look like horrible
Yeah, those things?
amalgamations of creatures. So their highest selling figure is Martin Luther King.
I
Not Martin
sent you
Luther
that
King Jr.,
JPEG.
Martin Luther King. Yeah, no, I know.
What are you talking
But,
about?
It's okay. So it's their highest selling figure is a figure of Martin Luther King, like
Not King, just Martin Luther.
The father.
Martin Luther, right? Not Martin Luther King, just Martin Luther, right?
Wait. Like
And,
the whatever century, like
yes.
like the
yes,
95
yes,
Theses,
Catholic
that guy.
priest who started the shoot, I can't remember the Protestant.
Doesn't matter, doesn't
Protestant,
matter.
Oh my
Reformation.
god, you're right. I'm looking this up.
That
What
guy.
the fuck?
But here's the part: is that a lot of people are questioning why he isn't black when he's.
Oh my
based
god,
on
are you fucking serious?
the bishop.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. They made him look a lot more appealing than like the original icon of like him, because he looks like a fat greasy guy. Look up Martin Luther. He looks like a fedora guy.
Fedora
He
man.
definitely-
Fedora wielding.
He would
Martin
definitely
Luther.
be a fedora nerd
Teleports
today.
behind you. Nothing personnel, kid.
Oh hell yeah.
Then hammers
Oh.
a list of things wrong with the Catholic Church into your spine.
Something that a lot of people, or I don't think, when we learned about like Martin Luther and like the Reformation in school, I don't think they brought up how much of like a Jew hater he was. Martin Luther.
Wait,
Yes,
wait,
that's
wait, wait a
he
minute.
is correct in that. He actually wrote a book, The Jews and Their Lies. I remember.
Oh
this.
yeah, he did.
Oh my god, I didn't realize
Yeah,
that he hated. Wow.
Yeah, Martin Luther was really. He had a really big hatred for Jews.
We're getting into a risky.
Yeah, this
risky
is like,
business
whoa.
here.
And this isn't the political
Steer-
episode. That's not for a while.
Steering away.
Well,
Like, we're talking.
okay. Every time I go on like certain people's Wikipedia pages, I see after their names OBE, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I clicked on it and it says Order of the British Empire, like after their names. Like, why do certain people have that after their names?
It's like certain people have CSA after their names in like movie credits or something. It's just there's really no reason.
Like, look up Patrick Stewart, and he on the thing.
Well, that's because he was knighted by the.
Well, that too.
He was knighted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's like it means
Fuck.
that like the British government has to do with them as people. They're not just like citizens. They're like actually respected individuals under the British government. That's what
If
that
you look
means,
up
I believe.
the rapper Logic, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, he's also a Sir Robert Bryson Hall II. Oh wait,
Well, yeah, he was knighted too. So there you go.
Wait, I don't think-
that's the
I
answer.
don't think he was knighted. I think it's a Sir as part of like his title.
No.
No,
When you
you
have
don't
when you
get
have a
sir.
sir, you're knighted.
You're knighted. Yeah.
When
you
the
don't
fuck
get
was he-
sir unless you're knighted.
When the fuck was he knighted then?
I don't know,
know.
but if he has sir, it means he was knighted. Like, Richard is furious. Oh, there go my headphones. Fuck. No.
I'm waiting for my.
God damn it. Hold on. My headphones have fallen off of my head. Fuck. Keep talking without me. Just keep going.
I
Keep
was waiting
going.
for my bed to fall apart because it broke 2 days ago.
I'm back. So, yeah, who here, likes Skyrim? Anybody here like Skyrim?
Nah, it's a terrible game.
Yeah, I'd give it like a 1 out of 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have to say about Skyrim, Richard?
Oh wait, I'm like looking this up, and apparently he wasn't knighted. His mother, just named him, like as a part of his thing, Sir
someone just
Robert
named him
Bryson Hall II.
People who do that are weird. I'm gonna say it.
I'm like looking this up, and apparently it's like a thing in like African American cultures. I have no idea. I can't speak for that.
I know people like in my area who do that.
Moving
Moving on out of this strange area.
So, what are we going to talk about? Does anybody have any more discussion topics?
What's your favorite 4chan board that isn't B?
B died. There's no such thing as B anymore.
B is shit, and anybody who is on B is shit.
Well, yeah, because they're all bots.
I go on B sometimes, but only for the memery and the.
You should go. You should go on
and the,
R9K.
Okay, I click on B, and the first thing is a furry thread. I'm out.
Yeah, but if you click on B and the first thing is I'm posting pictures of my girlfriend.
Oh my! That's every single day.
You're Richard. You're just like, oh yeah, that's my favorite.
You do realize those are all bots.
Those are all bots.
They're all
no
bots.
other explanation. No other Melvin is gonna sit there every day just waiting for each thread to
Yeah,
404 so he can make a new one.
Yeah, guaranteed bots. But yeah, I'd have to say my favorite board is probably /GIF because I really like the you laugh you lose there because it's a lot.
Well, yeah, well no, Ethan, you don't even have to go there. Just wait for Markiplier or PewDiePie to upload the stuff on YouTube.
No, because they steal it from WorkSafe GIF. You think they get stuff from adult GIF? No, they probably go to WorkSafe GIF.
Once people on GIF got
thread.
angry at them for doing that, they kept spreading fake nudes of PewDiePie's ex-girlfriend. I don't think he's come back. That was a thing for a while. It was in every thread.
Yeah, I really like the threads where they poorly impose Ela Klein's face onto some naked bitch's body, and it's like people masturbate to this shit.
Oh yeah,
what
like
the
they're really
fuck?
bad edits. They're just awful.
Mumbles quietly.
Yeah, most people might I don't. My dick inverts when I see that shit. It's like, nope, I ain't coming out. It's terrifying. It's like uncanny valley. It's like watching SFM porn. Why?
Yeah. It's like.
But
and never mind. There's like no audio.
Kyle, what is your favorite board?
I'd have to say X.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh yeah,
and,
you're into paranormal stuff. I forgot.
And Ricciardo, what would you say
That's
your
not my
favorite
actual
board
favorite
is?
board, but I'm saying that because we all know
You don't wanna
what
say
my
your
real
actual-
favorite board is.
Same.
Yeah, we all.
I like Co. And then sometimes GD, graphic design, and then wallpapers general, WG. I like that one.
I can't remember what the hell is Kyle.
That's cartoons and comics.
Yeah, it's cartoons.
Oh, all
People
right.
just complain about Marvel and DC all day. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't like that
Yeah.
part of it.
I like G a lot.
Yeah, I was
G
about to
is
say
cool.
G's pretty good, except when they're going on about the Gen 2 memery.
And then adult cartoon is only cool because the fact that as a meme, every week I'll look up 4chan.org/echo/Wendy to see if there's another, like, Wendy, as in, like, fast food.
Oh yeah, the Wendy's
Wendy
thread.
mascot, like, porn. And it's always there. There's always a new thread. Like, some retarded, like,
Some Melvin.
over, like, probably
Melvin.
some really, really fat redhead is, like, every single, jeez. It's like, I swear to God, they pop up as soon as the previous one goes away. It's like a game. It's like, how bad can it get? I really like the vor where it's like she's eating like Ronald McDonald or some shit. Dude. People jerk off to this stuff.
That's great.
And I just think to myself, man, I wasn't planning on not wanting to die anytime soon anyway, so I guess that works.
Oh God.
Oh God. But speaking of 4chan, does it piss anybody else off that sometimes 4chan just doesn't pop up when you look it up?
Who
Like,
on earth
only
looks it up?
sometimes.
Why don't you just type out the full
Just
link?
I have it bookmarked.
I usually type out the full link, but occasionally when I don't want to, I'll just type it.
/insert
If I just type in 4chan into the address bar and forget to type in the .org, it'll just take me to like the search results, and it's almost never actually in the search results.
Google
anymore.
doesn't
It just
want you
irritates
there.
me.
That's why you use things
That's
like
true.
Cerex, the only
that's why you
good
use-
engine.
That's why you use CX quick.
Oh my God.
Use Bing.
What do you guys think of?
Oh God.
What do you guys think
Sorry.
of Chris Chan?
Who cares about
Oh
Christian?
God. Yeah, who cares about
He's
Chris
an old
Chan?
dead
But
meme.
Chris Chan's an old dead meme, but I
Thanks
heard
for
he's
copying
transgender
that one.
now.
Chris Chan's transgender now. I just want to bring up this one funny fact about Chris Chan. So apparently, before he was Christian, the name Christian, his first name was Christopher. But what ended up happening
Yeah.
was, through this contest at this store where he won, this mascot thing, said his name wrong. He said Christian instead of Christopher. So, and from that,
Chris Chan got so obsessed with the fact that the mascot had pronounced his name wrong. He thought it was like a sign. from
he
God.
did think it was like a sign from God, and he changed it legally.
Oh God, that's just fucking.
I find that
oh.
just insane.
See, people like that shouldn't be
Like-
allowed to have access to the internet.
Agreed.
I can't say I disagree, but yeah, that's pretty fucking terrible.
Chris Chan is like so fucking. That's, ugh. It's a terrible
Yeah.
tale.
Terrible tale. But not a tale for today. Today
Yeah.
is the podcast of happiness, rainbows, and what do you
And
think
Time
of Trump
Cube.
making Jerusalem the capital of Israel?
Oh, not this
Moving
again.
on.
Not this.
Moving on.
No.
Moving
No,
on.
this isn't the political episode. We'll get into that later.
Let's
once we
move
actually
on.
have
I know.
views.
I'm joking.
Let's talk
I'm
about the
joking.
Time Cube.
I don't
Let's
know
talk
what
about
that
the
is.
skinwalkers.
Oh my
No,
God!
It's not.
No.
This isn't the paranormal episode.
We're not bringing
No.
up the paranormal.
We're not bringing up the
Well, I'm
paranormal. We're
sorry.
just gonna pat it out for.
I'm
We're
sorry
just gonna pat it
when,
out for
like-
another 5 minutes and 30 seconds. That's it. Okay? Can we just pull that off, please?
I'm sorry one of them
fucking-
really fondled me when I was outside yesterday, okay?
Stop talking about
Stop
fondling.
talking
Shut
about
the fuck up.
the Skinwalkers.
Stop saying their names.
I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna say it 5 times.
Stop.
Skinwalkers.
And then he dies. That's how that works.
I'm
And
gonna-
then now he's
gonna die.
Well, he gets to number 4 and then he's just dead.
I just don't appear next
Disappears.
episode.
Next episode.
write him.
Getting ahead of yourself
we
there.
Write him, yeah. We write him out of the lore.
Yeah,
There's
podcast
an
lore.
arc.
Yeah.
There's an arc. It turns out all of this audio our viewers are hearing is scripted. We've written like hours worth of scripts. The everything from the bad clapping to the just not
It's
coming
just,
up
it's
with
just
topics
like
is a
it's
script.
just a Walkman
God.
next to like a blue snowball microphone. Just
Oh god. Oh god, if my dog could stop barking, that would be nice. Shut the hell up!
noise.
Jesus.
I don't even know what the fuck my dog is barking at. Look what you've done. You've pissed off the walkers and now they're coming. Ugh. But
I had no idea about the Martin Luther Playmobil thing.
mm,
It's fucking insane.
yeah, that it is. Oh yeah. The new Star Wars comes out this Friday, which will probably date this podcast. So I now by saying a date, I have to get it up before Friday
It's going to be dated. I'm gonna see it this weekend.
I might go see it. I don't know. I don't have anybody to see it with.
I'm being forced to go see it with Spurgs.
See it alone.
Whoa.
Shouldn't I not have said that?
That's your thing.
It's fine as long as it isn't the N word or the C word. You can say it on the podcast.
All right.
I agree.
Yeah, but yeah, I really would just prefer to not get the yellow advertiser button. I
agree.
This is a PG, family fucking friendly podcast. You fucks.
You fuck.
You stupid bitch. But I keep. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like looking this up.
Yeah.
Martin Luther did make a big old. He made a.
Why are we back at the Jew?
He made a 65,000 word anti-Semitic treatise written in 1543.
Can you please stop bringing up politics? We all keep bringing up the Jews.
65,000 words.
Oh my god.
Oy vey.
Oi.
No!
Oi goyim.
Okay, and this is when we change topics to the final topic in the podcast. What should we call the podcast?
Juice Boys. Juice Time.
Juice time? Juice time?
Juice Cast.
Juice cast. Do you got any suggestions, Kyle, besides breathing into your microphone loudly?
Just take an audio sample and put that as
Zambo Cast. Zamboni
Just put it
Cast.
through
Ethanol Cast.
put it through Google Translate into English and see what happens. That's the title.
It comes out as oy vey.
Actually, I really don't. I really don't have any ideas.
I like Juice Cast, so we're probably.
Well,
just
I had
call
juice with me while we were doing this.
And okay, it's named the Juice Podcast. All
we're
right.
Juice Cast.
Well, that was quick.
We're Juice Cast. Good night, everybody. I hope you all had a fine time. Would everybody like to say goodbye?
All right, and this has been. Say your names.
This has been Juice Cast. I'm Richard IQ Carrot.
I'm.
Please subscribe.
Subscribe, please.
Link it.
Please.
Make sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, put on the bell notifications, and make sure you create bot accounts to also like the video too.
It's shameless plug time. Follow me everywhere. IQ Carrot. On pretty much everything. Sometimes there's an underscore. It's just IQ Carrot. Look it up.
Yeah, I'm Ethan, aka Ethanol Zamboni, aka Z Pig Zamboni, which I still can't figure out how to change back because they changed the YouTube layout. So I'm stuck as the Pig Zamboni right now. But you can I have a Patreon that I might put in the description. I might not. I don't know.
Nice Patreon,
you Patreon.
Nice Patreon.
Hey, shut up. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you complimenting and not mocking me for having a Patreon. Yeah, I hate you. Die. I
Selling out already.
Twitter. I also have a Twitter, so that's good. I'm probably not even going to monetize this, so yeah, shilling is absolutely necessary. And with that, I
don't have any. I don't have any accounts or anything to shill.
Okay, we got to just hold off for another 60
just
seconds.
So we can have a full hour.
I
Just so we can hit that hour mark.
Yeah, well, we want to be able to throw at least 35 mid-roll ads on this.
Oh my god. All the mid-roll ads.
You just see it's just a
45.
solid yellow bar at the bottom of the screen.
Literally every single second there's another advertisement. And they're unskippable hour. Remember the unskippable hour?
Oh yeah, I
ads?
remember those. It was basically a full-on
I get those
movie.
sometimes.
Oh god, those are great. That's why I use ad block, because fuck all the creators.
No, I like my creators, so I stopped ad blocking.
I have like 3 different.
Don't
forms
ad block
of,
on these videos, please.
Yeah, I'm not monetizing them, so it doesn't matter. I might actually
monetize them. Get the money.
I'll probably put an ad at the bottom of the screen, or maybe an ad at the end, but I don't want any ads at the beginning because I think it distracts from the experience. But
if I don't see a Coca-Cola ad when we're talking about Martin Luther wanting
just
to
drink
hate
a Coca-Cola.
Then I am unsubbing.
Yeah, please.
Oh, wait, I'm not subbed in the first place.
You know what? Yeah, you're not even subscribed to my channel. Shut up. But Yeah, I also was thinking maybe we can try to get Dollar Shave Club in on this action. Let's hit up Dollar
You have
Shave
like
Club.
how many subscribers do you have, Ethan?
I have 14. Yo,
That is
Dollar
not
Shave
enough
Club,
for
you
Dollar
wanna-
Shave Club.
Anything's enough for Dollar Shave Club.
Wait a minute. Now you gotta edit that out.
You gotta censor that.
I gotta I just did this. The whole. It's done. It's over. The podcast is done. Stop the recordings.
Okay.